Short Term 12 is an independent film that is getting a lot of buzz. Former City College professor and San Diego State alumni Ron Nager is one of the co-producers of the film. Charlie Viramontes has more.
Get ready, because it's so unbelievable. It's going to seem fake.
I don't know the last time you saw a movie about foster care kids. They don't usually get made.
The movie begins at a foster care center for at-risk teens who suffer from traumatic events in their lives. It shows how a few counselors try to help them through some difficult times.
Short Term 12, this is Grace. Remember, you're not their parent, you're not their therapist. You are here to create a safe environment, and that's it.
Got it.
I sat down with Ron Nager to talk about the movie and the impact he hopes it will have.
Make them think about, other people's lives and just, how as a community we're all sort of linked together.
That togetherness, that sort of belonging is what brings this movie full circle.
Everybody has family in different ways, and this movie talks a lot about, when you don't have your immediate family, how do you create a family outside of that?
Short Term 12 talks about tough social issues. Until now, the subject of foster kids has been completely ignored on the big screen.
I am on the floor every day with those kids, and last night, that girl sat next to me and she cried and she tried to tell me the only way that she knew how.
For us, it's a big thrill to have our movie that we made opening here in San Diego and playing in San Diego.
This movie takes you through a roller coaster of emotions, laughter, sadness, and even anger. Nager hopes young filmmakers are inspired to do more films about tough subjects.
You really don't need very much, and as long as you have sort of the tenacity and the drive to kind of do it, that's all that matters.
With photojournalist Maria Sousa, I'm Charlie Viramontes, News Scene.
Short Term 12 is playing at the La Jolla Arc Light as well as the Hillcrest Landmark Theater. Now, from theme parks to chemistry, the world of entertainment is making its rounds. Adam Andrus is here with the latest.
Thank you, Briley and Charlie. It was a great week for entertainment, especially if you're a Mad Men fan, because it's official. Mad Men will be sticking around until 2015. The final season of the hit 1960s drama that's attracting millions will be split into two parts. AMC confirmed that the first 7 episodes will air in spring of next year. Then, fans will have to go through Don Draper withdrawal, waiting until 2015 to see the final episodes. Speaking of television finales, the crime drama Breaking Bad will air its last show on September 29th, putting an end to the 5-season series. Fans of the show love the morally conflicted character Walter White, a disillusioned chemistry teacher who becomes a meth dealer. But what few people know is that this woman, Professor Donna Nelson from the University of Oklahoma, is the brains behind Walt's illegal drug empire. Nelson works as a consultant for the show, making sure the science is accurate. Nelson confesses that she has never used chemistry to make meth, but volunteers with the show to take advantage of their young audience.
We scientists knew that this had been a problem in the U.S. because science enrollment was dropping. And so I thought this is a wonderful opportunity. This has been wonderful because it enables us to know that the science that's going on television is correct.
And by the way, Nelson's class enrollment numbers have indeed significantly gone up. The much anticipated worldwide launching of the video game Grand Theft Auto 5 set record numbers this week. The action-packed video game grossed a whopping $1 billion since its Tuesday release, setting records for both overall and same-day release sales. The game, developed by Rockstar North, takes on the narrative of 3 characters with interconnected stories. While most video games are about repeated action and mastering a skill, this game is about variety. The game has radio stations DJ'd by the likes of Bootsy Collins, TV shows with names like Republican Space Rangers, and even a fake internet for all to enjoy. Beloved actor and stuntman Jackie Chan is doing backflips over his new endeavor in Beijing. Chan is planning a theme park in Yichuan called the JC World Park. It is a martial arts themed and involves the likes of roller coasters, games, and cultural exhibits. Reports say the park will consist of 5 sections, each related to a different theme of Chan's life. This new project is under development and in Beijing, and an opening date has yet to be given. And I can assure you, I am going to attend JC World once it's up.
Thanks, Adam.
Thank you, Adam. And the weather has been cooling down throughout the week. Will it continue? Find out when we come back.
Excuse me.
Well, hello.
Hi. My internet connection's acting up. Do you know anything about hotspots?
You know, if you angle yourself 45 degrees to the north, your computer's Wi-Fi card will extrapolate the router signal more efficiently.
Hit enter. It's going to come up with a dialog box.
And our weather has been cooling down as of late. Arnette Holmes is here to tell us all about it.
Thank you, Charlie. Briley, we do have some great weather here in San Diego, but first let's get to an update on the devastating storms in Mexico and in Colorado. A state of emergency has been declared in several cities in Mexico after 3 storms ripped through most of the country. According to the Mexican government, 97 people have died in Mexico as a result of the past storms Ingrid, Manuel, and Jerry. However, this number is expected to increase. In Acapulco, thousands of tourists were flown out by military helicopters after being stranded during the last days. After moving to northern Mexico, Manuel is now a low-pressure system, but 3 people died and thousands were affected in Sinaloa. And weather conditions continue to improve, if we can get to that video, in Colorado, but the death toll continues to climb. Authorities have confirmed 7 people have died, with 3 others missing and presumed dead. With the work of rescue crews, the number of people unaccounted for has dropped to 80, which is great news. Damage estimates are already as high as $2 billion. The destruction spans across 17 counties, nearly 2,000 square miles. Residents have begun the cleanup process, mucking out homes and businesses and assessing the damages. Officials say they need to fix roads and bridges before the winter season arrives. E. coli has been found in the town's drinking water, and it could be up to 6 months before the town is livable for most. Flooding along the South Latee River pushed into western Nebraska but caused little initial damage. And here at home, let's take a look at America's finest city as I let you know the current temperatures out at Lindbergh Field. Currently, we are experiencing degrees at 68, humidity at 70%, with winds coming from the southwest at 6 miles per hour. And our surf, we are looking at 2 to 3 feet south facing, and the ocean temperature is gauging from 65 to 68. And our sunset this evening will be at 6:48, with our sunrise tomorrow morning at 6:36. And we're going to take a look at our first map that we have here. We do have a low pressure system coming in. As you can see, it's moving in right its way through Texas. Now that low pressure system is coming from Mexico, as we mentioned earlier, and it's moving up, causing some severe weather. We also have another low pressure system here on the East Coast towards the Midwest, and we are experiencing severe thunderstorms in that area as well. And then on our next map, I can give you a better look at that. As you can see right here, we have the thunderstorms coming through Texas and moving its way up towards the Midwest. And as you can see in the Midwest, we are seeing severe weather conditions. So if you are traveling out to the East Coast, be sure to just stay off the roads and stay as dry as possible. And on our county temperatures towards the East Coast, we are looking at 53 in New York, as well as down towards Tampa, Florida, we are looking at 75. As we move over towards home in San Diego, we are looking at temperatures from 60 degrees moving up towards 61 in San Francisco. And for tomorrow's temperatures, in our desert spots, we are looking at cloudy with a degrees of 71 with low temperatures of 64. And our inland is mostly sunny with high temperatures of 85 and a low temperature of 60. In our mountains, it's mostly sunny with high temperatures 85 and low temps of 55. And in our desert spots, it is mostly sunny with high temperatures of 99 with a low temperature of 70 degrees. So Charlie and Briley, we will be seeing a little bit of overcast, as we mentioned earlier, but overall, great temperatures right here in San Diego.
Thank you, Nate. Look forward to it.
Me too. Thanks, Nate.
You're welcome.
A top Hollywood honor was given this week to Jerry Marin, one of the 2 surviving Munchkin actors from the original 1939 film, The Wizard of Oz. The 93-year-old actor wet his hands and feet in cement at the Hollywood movie theater and sang the song, "We Wish to Welcome You to Munchkinland."
The Lollipop Girl, we wish to welcome you to Munchkinland.
This year marks the 75th anniversary of The Wizard of Oz starting today. The film is being re-released in 3D across the country. And that's it for this edition of News Scene.
I'm Charlie Vermontes. Thank you for joining us.
And I'm Briley Oaks.